Hi, everyone. I'm figuring this out a little bit as to using two cameras. StreamYard guys themselves were helpful on their Sunday night chat, and I'm doing it through my other one through my phone. The background you see behind me is an original by a friend of mine, Suzanne Hosted. She and I wrote the spirituality book together, but I wanted to use one of her backgrounds. Occasionally you may see the, oh, okay, it's not doing it right now, but that's cool. That's great. My hutch behind, there it goes. Every once in a while you'll see my hutch right behind my head. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Gemma. Hello. Just putting some stuff away and making some hot tea. Perfect. I've got a glass of wine going. I'm tea break with a nice cup of absolutely. Hi, Jamie. Glad to see you here. Hello. Looks like we're all moving in here. I got some hot topics tonight. Hey, Teresa. Glad to see you here. Got some hot topics going tonight. At least it's hot on Reddit, right? Well, sort of hot on Reddit. We started a conversation 2 weeks ago here in our... Hi, Tammy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. First, my birthday shout-outs would be to Berta, to Tammy, to Melissa L, and to Cajun Deb. Happy birthday, gals. Happy birthday. Glad to see everyone. Yes, please do. At least hit the like sometime. That does help the algorithm. Hello. Everyone back with their tea or favorite beverage or that kind of thing. I'm hoping you can help me with my topic of the night. I'm going to mine some of my live programs for shorts and for other little videos. Well, this topic that we started a couple weeks ago is not a little topic. And even though I hear a lot of talk about it around the fringes, it doesn't seem that anybody's putting it all together. So, now that I say that, of course, somebody's going to try to beat me to it, but I'm going to do it in the next couple days because I have the video half finished. So, and tonight I want to add to it. So I want to add your comments to it too. I'll tell you that topic in a minute. Thank you. Yep, thank you for putting the Facebook group. Excuse me. Thank you for putting the Facebook group on there. Yep, we have some action going over there. I really like that. I like the way you guys are all interacting with each other. I love that. I wanted to let you know that my mini hymnals, I put on the... Yep, thank you. I wanted to let you know I put up on the Etsy shop. I'm going to lower the price a little bit. I put them up for $15 originally. I think I'm going to lower it to $12. It was only put up this week, so it's not a big deal. And I'm going to be putting more of the diamond paintings up. I have a little pile of them that I'm going to add to the next all right, Tammy, my girl, getting her birthday wine. Michelle is back. Awesome. So these are the little journals. Again, they were made out of the 1875 hymnals, as you can sort of see. These are for you to fill in. It does still have some of the original paperwork in there amongst all the other goodies. And I'm going to be doing a video coming up on how you can use and fill your little journal. I'm going to be lowering the price of them on the Etsy shop. There are several different kinds. There are two that have like this little wild print on the cover. And there are two that have this satin satin bow, satin flower on it. There are about 4 or 5 of these that have the paper flowers and the crystal flowers on them. And again, they're pretty much the same on the inside. Somewhere in there, there'll be some original paperwork on there. Like I said, you can fill them up yourself. And I think I have the most of these in various colors. And I have at least 5 of these that have like a hand crocheted butterfly on them, a little bit of a flower, and plus the other ones as well. And like I said, they all have an original, they're original little booklets. And this is paper tape in here. You can take this off. You can finish the insides off any way you like them. You can do, there's even coloring pages in there. Graph paper. There's a paper bag from Dairy Queen. Fun little things in here. Little surprises along the way. So they're up on my Etsy shop. I just wanted to share my screen just a minute and show you. Now, I'm not sure how it'll come out with this. Let me see how it looks in StreamYard because I'm not sure how it's going to look here. Okay. Put the other 2 on the side. That's fine. This, to get to my shop, just Etsy.com. And then you would just type the Wanda's Workbasket. In the search, and you don't get to it immediately. Oh, wait a minute. All right, maybe you just have to do the whole thing. See, I haven't done this in a while. Nope, that's not mine either, but I like the work basket there. I like the old ones. They're cool. Let me see. If it doesn't come up now, I'm really going to be, no, it didn't. Okay. That's a problem. We are going to have to deal with this problem. I know how to get to my shop manager. I don't know how my other one looks otherwise. This is my shop manager. So you see, I have some kits on there that are like like scrapbook kits. These are the little hymnals for sale. I have all the styles under one. I have some cover minders up there, and I have some of the diamond paintings on there now, and like my cover minders and things like that. So if you've ever been over to my Etsy shop, let me see if I can find a quick way to get there, because that really upsets me. It is Wanda's Workbasket. No apostrophes. I guess the 2 capital letters do count. This is my shop. If you get there, just click the follow shop, please. I'm hoping everybody can just jump over there, click the follow shop on there. That will get my postings seen by more people. That would be a great help. Whether you look at any of the items or not, that's up to you. Who put free shipping on there? Wait a minute. I didn't go for free shipping. Okay, that's got to change. I can't afford to do that. Oh, boogers. I don't know why that's doing that. I did not put that on there. Of course. Of course. And to do that, I have to go back into each listing and edit the thing and make sure that all that's done. But I can't do that now. I'll do that as soon as I'm off the screen. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing this. But if you just go over there and click yeah, thank you. Yeah, good job. I noticed it is right. I don't understand why they did that. That's not cool, because I know I put in the postal codes and everything, the weight, measurements and everything, so that it would get charged for shipping. And I don't know why it decided to do otherwise. So we'll have to change that right away. If I don't remember by the end of the stream, if somebody's still hanging around, please remind me. I got the rest of the Paint Gem Doors collection finished this week. The rest of them, I wanted to show you these. This is not all of them. Where did the rest go? These are only the 4 I did last night. I showed you some last week. You know, that's what I don't... got too much stuff going on. Packing for the seashore. Okay. Yeah, they would make cute fairy doors. I'm thinking these would be really neat on the fronts of junk journals, and then you can do all kinds of hidden things inside the journal, like little flaps and pockets and all kinds of things. That would be kind of fun. You like the blue one? It's kind of green. It's more teal than blue. It's the colors coming out kind of wackadoo. It's kind of... I noticed with the paint gem kits, there's always one color in amongst all of them that's clumpy, that the drills clump together. That just absolutely drives me nuts. So I do my old trick of putting them in a pill bottle with a quarter and a dime or something, and shake them vigorously, and then they pull apart for me. Where did the pile go that I wanted to show you? The pile that I'm selling tonight. Not selling tonight, but you know, that I'm going to be offering up for sale soon. My daughter is going to help me with my Etsy shop. She is going to be helping me bag them up and sell them and be in charge of good, fun things like that. Yes, thank you for putting up Gem's YouTube thing. Excellent. Yeah, they very are. The paint gems are shiny for the most part. They really are. You just have to watch. There's always one drill that gets all clumped together. Something else I've been working on this week is a flag. Now I'm, without knocking my wine over, I kind of want to show it in a wider area. There you go. This is freestyle for Gemma. It's freestyle. I'm just going to do the butterfly. I'm going to do a little bit on these 2 butterflies up here, maybe the other one up here. So I've got my other gems here that maybe I can play with tonight. I didn't put too much black on this one. I would have liked to maybe put some black ridges in it. Some of them are like landing over top of each other. And I see I missed one in here, so I have to go back and fix that. Again, I use the E6000 fabric fuse. I just wish the nozzle wouldn't have such a big hole in the top. I want to find out a way to make that hole a little bit smaller so that I get a finer stream coming out, so it doesn't get all gloopy. I like it because it doesn't smell. So that's one of the things I've been working on this week too. The other thing I'm going to work on, I got these from Temu, are cards. Yep, I did it freestyle. Nope, didn't have a pattern. I just sort of went with it. It has, okay, I'll show you the other side, because it's the same picture on both sides, only reversed. So I just went by the colors in the picture and glued a similar color that I had on top of it, just the way I'm going to do the other butterflies on this one. No pattern, just that. It turned out, I mean, this one is a little more brown than the front's more black, and the back wing is more brown. And I should have stuck with the darker around the edge, but I don't know. I'm only going to do one side. I'm not going to do both sides. And I'll save it for next spring. Whew. Getting warm. Maybe I should put my fan on. Let's see. So these two cards are unique because they have pop-ups in the center. And I thought they would be super fun to bling. Now this is the... I have... this is part of an unboxing I'm going to put up shortly. But isn't this beautiful? Look at that. I do have an old tube of B7000. Can I take the metal tip off of that? I don't know. I'll have to try that. What a great idea. I do have other little tippy things. Oh. Yeah, aren't the cards neat? They were like super cheap too. So I'm going to try to like play with the bling on the pop outs. They probably... I'll have to stick to the outside edges of things because when they fold up together, like in the middle, I don't want it too bulky. That's the one of them. This one is even more amazing. This one is even more amazing. Look at that. Isn't that a wow? And if I put a few little blings on there, not a whole lot, but if I put a few little blings on there, and both cards have a pull-out where you can write on the little card. You can write your sentiment on the card and stick it in here. So you don't have to write on the actual card. So they can put that on as a display. So I thought just a few pieces of bling here and there would make it even more special. I'm thinking like Gemma. What I do have, as far as tips, I mean, I don't know, would the glue stick funny inside of the tube? This is I have an E6000. I don't have a B7000. E6000. They have got big tips too. Let's see. I may have the other one. I have a Jane Davenport bottle. It's mostly plastic. I think I have gel glue in here. It's got a teeny tiny tip. But yeah, spare drills are addictive for sure. For sure. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if somebody jumps in, I know you guys are welcome them, but let me know if they're here too. I don't want to miss anybody. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I have an empty one. And you can't ever get all the glue out of these things. Maybe if I cut it apart and scrape it out and put it in one. I don't know, Gemma. What do you think? This one is tacky gel glue. I wrote it on the bottom. The other thing I was going to try is a precision tip. Now, there are artist precision tips. This one I got from scrapbook.com. It's for glue. Easy tip, twist onto white cap. White cap what? It doesn't say. Oh, wait. Oh, this replaces the cap on a normal bottle. And then these all screw into it. This is from scrapbook.com. I've never used it before, obviously. So this one has, okay. And it has a long pin to shove down in there to open it up again. I like that. This one is so tiny, I don't even see a hole in it. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just the closure cap. Now, how do I get it back in there? How do I get it back in the tube? All right, well, that is, I'll look at the instructions. When all else fails, read the little instructions, right? Okay, so tonight's topic. Well, I'm thinking of squeezing it into the bottle. But I think I'm going to have to like cut apart. This is like my third tube, okay? And I would fold the end down and put a clamp on it, and fold the end down and put a clamp on it to get it to keep pushing toward the front. And there's always some at the other end. There's always some stuck at the top end. So maybe I'll have to cut it in half and try to scrape it out. This is a cracked lid. I don't know. This is the smelly one of the smelly ones anyway, the B6000. E6000. The B7000 has a smaller tip to begin with, I think. This one is pretty much the same thing. It's from Crystal Parade. It's a little more expensive than scrapbook.com. But this has the plunger. Hopefully that'll squeeze more of it out. And it's got 3 skinny tubes too. Skinnier. Oh, this one's a really skinny point. That might frustrate me. Really, really skinny. I have 2 of these. So I might have to play with both of these to find out. Wanda, look up. Boo. Okay, what? Wonder if you can glue one of the other tips. That would be too easy to figure out, wouldn't it? And if you squeeze them in the bottle, yep, I'm thinking about it. Gotta get back on. Oh, bye, Jim. Good night. I know, Boo has. Come on over to tea break if you get another one later on. And if you have an idea on the topic of the day, is why are diamond painting kits not selling? Open forum tonight. Why are diamond painting kits not selling? Lots of reasons. We talked about some of it the other week. And everybody has different reasons. Thank you. I'm glad you did that. That was fun. Look up. I just wish I would look up more. Like, to look right into the camera and say, hi. So if you have any ideas on the topics, tonight I'm going to use the Beacon Gem tack for the paper project. And this is a white glue. And I have my own pins. Where is it? They're the old quilter's pins with the white head on the top. That keeps them cleaned out. I'm hoping the topic. I'm hoping everybody has an opinion on the topic. Another thing I need to do tonight, if I get time to, which I may or may not, is I saw Tammy and Teresa. I saw you were cleaning out. Was it Teresa or Jamie on the Facebook? Jamie, it was you. You were cleaning out things and you put, okay, wait a minute. Let me see what Gemma's got to say. In holiday, I need week if I can't sleep. We'll watch live. If not, live after the week after. Okay. I'm on holidays coming week too, but I'm going to try to do a live on Saturday. maybe 10 a.m. I'm going to be live from the seashore next week, Saturday and Tuesday. This coming Saturday and on Tuesday night. I'm going to be live from Cape May if the internet providers are providing. Too many diamond painting companies to choose from. Yeah, getting expensive, waiting for Black Friday. Too many specialty creators. Was that the buy to Gemma? Yep. I will take a note of all those, Tammy. I do believe that there's lots of companies out there. So, okay, so we did the birthdays. I did mention, and I want to mention again later on, about being live from the shore on Saturday. I have a sneak peek for Diamond Art Club coming up Friday. I'm just getting it tomorrow, and I leave for the shore Thursday. And I have 2 very busy days planned. Now, tomorrow I have to go down to the Boys and Girls Club and finish out my paperwork. They got my clearance back, free and clear, of course. And I have to go down, finish up the final paperwork, and be there for the first staff meeting in the evening. I already had a meeting in the morning. I need to quickly film the sneak peek in the middle of everything so that I can do all the stuff I need to do. Thursday morning before I leave for the shore, it's like a 3-hour drive from here, I've got to go over to the DMV, and I have been putting off renewing my driver's license. It's renewed, it's paid for, whatever. I just haven't gotten the actual license card done. So if I'm going to Jersey, I think maybe I'd better get the card redone. I might be there all morning. So in the meantime, and all this stuff I've got to pack, I've got to figure out what I'm going to be packing with me and all that kind of stuff. So but then I have to do, for the Boys and Girls Club, I have to do some online training and some training on their computer as well. Okay. Thinking the same about the companies? Yeah. Is Tracy coming to the shore? No, she's not. I don't think so. I mean, she's welcome for sure. Yep. Yeah. Well, kind of, by myself. My kids, my daughter and her boyfriend and her 2 kids, my grandkids, are going to be down there for the part of the weekend. They're going to be like from Friday to Sunday. They have some work they want to finish up that they were doing for my mom. So mulching and stuff like that, some projects with the screen door or whatever, they want to finish those up. And it'll be the last time the kids get to be down the shore, for the summer. I love being by myself. I have a lot of reading to do for my upcoming retreat and a lot of content planning for the other website, the Drawing Nearer site, which is linked in the description box below, in case anybody is eventually interested. And let's see. So that's happening. Drive like a Jersey girl. How does a Jersey girl drive? So I've got a lot of, and I'm going to be filming the seashore. I'll take you with me when I'm filming stuff. I want to film it for backgrounds for other things that I'm doing. I'll take a little tour of the place and give you a little tour. Yeah, exactly. How does a Jersey girl drive? So you'll get to see the little shore house and the way I haven't seen it since my mom's been changing things. They found behind a big curtain, they found that there's another sliding glass door there that we didn't know existed from my aunt. So my grandson is the one who figured out how to get the door open. So that kind of thing. So my cousin, a different cousin, is coming down maybe part of the week. She hasn't been down the shore but once and been in the ocean once this year. So I said, as long as I can do my introverted stuff while you do your extroverted stuff, we'll be okay. So you can be there, too. Have a swivel head to watch out for fools. Yep. Yeah. We have to do that here in Pennsylvania, too, unfortunately. Jamie, I was going to say, I saw your post about the organization you were doing, putting your cross stitch stuff away and getting your diamond painting stuff out. I love the pegboard in the background. Great idea. And then you said something about making earrings. Well, I have some. I made. Oops! Now I'm shaking my camera here. I made some crosses. I think I even showed them on my channel at one point. I probably did. Some long crosses because I'm such a hippie girl. I'm such a boho. And I did them with metal wire, thinking, oh, that's probably better than the monofilament that I had been using. Well, the result of wire only is that they broke and spilled twice when I was still working at the phone place. And a third one broke that I'd gotten elsewhere, but it was done on just plain string. And then my mom came to me with her jewelry conundrums. And I thought, all right, since I'm restringing a couple of them, I try to get them all out here. I don't think I'll get to work on them before I go, but it would be nice. I think I have about 8 of them to restring. Because I don't trust any of the ones. Before I wear them, I don't trust the wire in there now. The monofilament, like the fishing line, I think that worked the best. I'll have to go back to using that. So when you said about earrings, I thought, that reminds me. I got a lot of work to do myself this come few weeks. Got some polls out on both my Facebook and YouTube with name changes on my channel for video lives and playlists. Oh, cool. Tammy, could you put a link to her, to Muttnuts Facebook community on here too? But we can give Michelle some love too. I want to write down Tammy's previous comments. Tracy did say that she might be able to come up either this weekend or next weekend, but this weekend, like I'm at the shore, she's welcome to come, but now my kids are going to be there. And she really wants to be in this right around where my home is because her daughter's up close to here. That's why she'd be coming, not necessarily to shore. And the following weekend, I'm going to be doing an online retreat for the spiritual direction program. So I have too many diamond painting companies to choose from. Too expensive. Yep. I saw one person on Reddit say that it cost them to get a couple of them. It was a week's worth of groceries for her 5 kids. And I'm thinking that's gas money for the car too. Saving for Black Friday. That would be like on a no-buy. What do you think about the quality of the kits that you've been getting lately? I'm not sure, Tammy, what you mean by too many, especially creators. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. You might need to help me out on that one. And people may have gotten bored and think it's too tedious. Yes, I have boredom as one of the reasons. Yep. What are some of the other reasons I have? Some of the ones on the Reddit post, at least, is, well, the shipping rates, depending on the different countries, and tariffs and taxes and all that stuff. They're tired of fear of missing out, of going in and buying something just because they don't want it to sell out too fast, and then figuring out later on that they don't really, they may not have wanted it anyway. Now they have a whole stash of things and how they destash them. Dak and Dreamer both shorted you on drills. And your last 2 whips you improvised. Dawn, that really sucks. Both Dreamer and Dak shorted you on drills. I think I do have the number of diamonds are no longer 10% over. Some run out. And the quality. The quality on the premium companies are still okay. Lots of destashing. But where do you find the destashing sites? I've seen a few. I've seen a few, but every one that I go to are rules. And it makes it crazy. And yes, how do you safely purchase from a destash? Some of the destashers are gouging you if they're out of stock or discontinued for prices. And they don't really sell on Etsy or Mercuri. Thank you. Thank you for putting Dawn's up, for putting Michelle's up there. Muttnut's up there. This is for Muttnut. Please go to her Facebook thing when you're done here. Or simultaneously, because you have little tabs on your browser window too. And go do that while you're listening. That would be cool. Well, I am tired when I forgot how to find my own Facebook link to my group. I have a little bookmark at the top for me to go to. So it's your full name, Michelle. It's your full name as your Facebook site. They don't give you an alternative. And it's 1L, right? Yeah, 1L. I'm making a note, and I'm making a note about the shipping price on eBay. The only reason I put my destashes up on eBay is because I already had the site. I'm going to have to pay a little bit per piece, but I can't keep them around anymore. Creators have lots of diamond paintings. They state they have too many to be buying more. Yep. Too big a stash? Yep. You know, the stash is so big sometimes that you know you're going to outlive your stash. Did anybody ever get the criticism? And I've heard this from a few people, but not too many, that it's a child's craft, that it's not challenging at all. Those who don't understand the craft actually say that. That it doesn't involve any creativity at all, because all you do is put little dots in where it tells you to. Anybody ever get that criticism? Oh, yeah. No, that's my Facebook group. Oh, here's my group. That's your Facebook page, and the group is something different. Okay, let me write that number down too, because for some reason I am not getting the I can't like direct from a link here. 422410. They don't make it easier, do they? 706 752 517. And I hope to heck I got it right. 4224 107 067 52517. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Someone mentioned they had 500 in their D stash. No, you haven't heard that one? Good job, Dawn. No, but you could care less what they think. Good job. Good job, Dawn. Be your own person. That might be a topic for a whole different post. Because I don't know that it directly goes into. I mean, each one of these could be their own post. Heck. Especially the fear of missing out. Have you heard about, like, what do you do with all the ones you finish? You have 95 in your stash for now? $500 in a D stash, Tammy, or in her stash altogether? Or in just the D stash? I clicked on the link, took me right to her group. It asked me to join her group. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's see. When I do it in my show, it just gives me the hide or show. I think I need to bring that to StreamYard because all I do, I can't click on the link directly in my chat here in StreamYard. Maybe on YouTube I could. Maybe on Facebook I could. But at the moment I can't. And stash as a whole. Okay. I have given 2 of my canvases. I've done, but I keep all the others. Are you putting them in different folders? Are you hanging them all? How are you? Are you just keeping them flat under your bed? Yours are the perfect size for those portfolio folders. No, you can't click on the links in StreamYards, but you can in YouTube chat. Yeah, maybe I'll go over to the channel, the live YouTube channel. I get an upcoming, but data is currently unavailable. Okay. Let's see. I can't turn that on. Michelle, when you go back in to the YouTube, can you see the chat? As it comes up on the side? When I download the copies, the chat does not download with it. My husband's trying to get me to change to a free user. We shall see. I like the way StreamYard works. It's so WYSIWYG. I really like it. I have all the 30 by 40s, 30/30s in a portfolio book. And any bigger ones I have on hangers. Cool. Just kept wine in for their nightly walks, so my husband and I took them out. What are we talking about? We're talking about The topic of the night is why aren't diamond painting kits selling like they used to? Open topic. For all the many reasons. So I guess that means, what are the reasons we aren't buying? Probably need to make your Facebook privately. I didn't get asked to answer questions. Well, some people don't. Some people don't have questions. And then we put questions up and people don't answer them anyway. So then I check and see if in their groups in common, if they have groups in common with us. And if they do, then I let them in anyway. If they don't, then I don't. I believe that's a setting in YouTube somewhere for that. I not had a problem with chat on replay. Okay. But you can't click on the links. Can you click on the links in replay? I have no idea. I'm learning all this stuff, these little nuances out, because we have so many already, and lots of them are hard to frame because of odd sizes. Oh, I like that one. Many are hard to frame. Odd sizes for Americans, anyway. Yeah, I'm gleaning different reasons. I'm going to make a whole YouTube genre on that. Facebook will not let me make it that way without deleting the group and restarting it. No. Yeah, it does. I put a new thing up not too long ago. I have cut lots of mine to 20 by 30 and buy the inexpensive frames from Walmart. Yep, that's a great idea, Teresa. It depends what's on the outside of the frame that you can do that or not. Okay, so I want to show you a couple that I'm going to be putting up for sale in addition to the ones I have put up before. Now, one of you have seen these titles anyway, but this is one of the newer ones, Flotilla. Wait, is it dark? Let me see if I can get the light on this. I'm experimenting with new boom mics and stuff too. Now, hopefully it won't give me a real bright flash. Does it make any difference at all? No, not really. Does it just give you a glare? This is the Flotilla. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. It's just giving you too much glare. I hate glare. The glare's there anywhere. Anyway. Summer Breeze Bay. Christmas House by Abraham Hunter. Christmas Magic. This is by Abraham Hunter. I think that one even just went up again. It was re-released again. This one I don't have a picture of it here, but it's Pumpkin Patch Bunnies by Abraham Hunter. Spring Jar. Flower Jars by Susan Wingett. Springtime Cottage by Abraham Hunter. A lot of these are still in the boxes. Some of these aren't, though. Reflections on Country Living. The Festive Gnome Ho 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 that came out of last year's Advent box. Speaking of Advent box, because of Gemma, I went up and found a few Advent boxes that I ordered so that they'll be coming in. I'll open them during this Advent. And this is Brookside Retreat by Chuck Pinson. I think I'm giving this one away. I'm not sure. I think. You like the Breeze Bay? Summer Breeze Bay by Kim Norleen. It is beautiful. It really is a beautiful one. It reminds me of the islands. That one is a 22 by 22, Michelle. It's a 22 by 22, and it came in the Advent calendar packet from last year. I just know I won't get to it. That would probably be right up your alley for as far as size-wise and things. Okay, Tammy also offered. Okay, wait, let's go back up just a little bit. The frames are about $24, Teresa. Spouses, significant others take away spending privileges. Yeah. Yeah, if you let them, they can do that. Yep. I don't know if I'm in the mood to bling tonight. Isn't that horrible? Maybe I'll just restring. Or we should all be with fruity adult beverages. Yes. Yes, we should all be on the beach somewhere with fruity adult beverages. I'm going to get to the shore, but there won't be any blender. Doesn't that suck? Maybe there is a blender down there. I don't remember. But I don't go out and buy up things. Okay, now this is only, no, it's 8 millimeter Crystal Tech. All right, I got 2 of those. Why they give you more wire in the actual kits? Guess they want to get rid of it too, but it ain't working. So, oh, I need a skizzers. Put the little books back in the bag. Oh, where did I put it? I think I would give the gal with 500 diamond paintings a run for her money, unfortunately. I hate to even say that. I really hate to say that. But it's true. I'm going to cover that up, the glue. I wrote to the end of the month, put myself on a temporary no-buy till I see what bills are at the end of the month. I know adulting does suck. Absolutely. Take lots of wine. Fortunately, they have a really good, huge beverage store down there near about 10 minutes away from the house down there. A lot of similar tastes in diamond paintings. I have a lot of the ones you have. Yep. Yeah, you do. Becky's Diamond Bling has almost 500. 500 she is diamond paintings that she has in her stash or that she is destashing. I did like a year or 2 ago when the stash videos, show us your stash videos were popular. I ended up having like 5 or 6 one-hour videos just going through my stash from A to Z. They're in the playlist somewhere in her stash. Well, if I have 90 to 100 sitting here in papers that I want to pull and sell, I haven't even counted all of them. I'm afraid to. And now I got some budget ones that came in that I didn't add to the count or make up little forms, inventory forms for. So I went bonkers. I really did. I just went crazy, and I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. You know, it's one of those things where sometimes you tell yourself, oh, I can do that just because you have money in the bank. It's not the way you should do it. No. You guys are more adulting than I am. So that's why I'm destashing, and it will help me. I did, however, I put the orders in for the advent calendars, and because that's part of the channel, because people love seeing those, and I love doing them every day. And the other thing is, let's just start with some easy ones. I had ordered a couple ahead of time already. I just got a box in from Lazy River Wood Turning. I gotten 2 from them. I usually get it 1 round and 1 square just to compare things. Oh, wait a minute. I'm saying that she bought 11 diamond paints from different companies this past weekend. It's very, very easy to do. Oh, hey, Diamond Nana. Got the labels today. All right. What kind of family dilemma here? And we're trying to figure something out. Okay. All right. I'm glad you got them. That was the important thing. She had problems with the label that came with the Diamond Art Club with the individual stickers. They were not reading well. I hope you can read those well. I color copied them onto sticker paper. You'll have to cut them apart on your own, but they are on a sticker paper, so they would work. And these I put the small ones in packages and sold them in surprise small bundles. I'm thinking of doing that, but I want to see what I can put up on the we have a guest. Is that what, Diamond Nana? I remember that for set price. Okay. You know, I need somebody to, like, you know, I got my phone here now. Maybe you could but my phone ringer's off, so I think in genres. In genres. Oh, yes. Would definitely have to be in genres. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. They're so much better than the ones I got from them. Oh, good. Good deal. I'm so glad. I'm so glad they worked out for you. That's the important thing. I heard a bunch of people were having trouble with it. You weren't the only one. That really sucks that they did that. I found one, an older one, an older Diamond Art Club. The Flower Hat Lady. I found it up in my stash. I was going through to pick things out as to, you know, how I was going to sell them on eBay. And I don't have a picture of it. I don't have the box anymore. That's probably where I stuck the picture to begin with, and that's why I don't have it on a piece of paper. And I had the strip the strip of all the little stickers. This is elastic. I don't want elastic. I want the crap. I want the monofilament line, not the elastic. Well, I'm not digging through all my stuff right now either. I don't want to get it all out. Come on. As soon as I find the end of it, then it's all going to unravel. Come on. And of course, digging the pin into the elastic is weakening the elastic. These are okay for little bracelets, but they're not okay for necklaces. So why am I even doing this? Well, put that project aside now. Till I get back from the shore. Because now I have to dig for the wire. I know exactly where it is. I just have to get to it. And I don't have a date for my organizer to come yet, but she got my contract. I signed the contract, and I'm getting started with my organizer soon. And I would really love to get that started because I'm really getting frustrated with my lack of organization. Not being able to find anything. Whew, it's warm here. Let's see. Oh, well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So what do you gals want to talk about? Let's go back to my butterflies. What are you guys up to today? What are you working on? It'll be upside down for you, I'm sure, but I want to do the butterfly up here. Whew. I'll turn the fan on. It's getting warm. Right above me, and it's going to be too much first. Because if I put the air conditioner on, it's blowing right in my face. And that's not cool either. Should we do some blue? Some dark blue and some light blue bling? You really like the split screen? Thank you. Trying something new. Well, for some reason, when I signed in through my phone sees the split screen. So it doesn't come up as the whole screen with me in the bottom. Even though that's the way I wanted it at first, it keeps telling me press Shift F7, and I do, and it doesn't. So, and I think it's got something to do with the way my phone is seeing things. You're working on your Chuck. Yep. Your trip to shore. What are you doing? Okay, well, I said we have my aunt gave my mom one of her places down at Cape May. My cousins got the big one. They own jewelry stores. My cousins now do. But, so they're not hurting. That side of the family, I didn't come from that side of the tracks, so I don't know what that's like. But they were always, very kind and gracious people. So, spent all our holidays and stuff with them too. I mean, we were still fairly close, but just And I wish I would have learned more business sense from my aunt. She wanted to teach me too. She wanted to go into business with me a long time when I first got out of college, when I was first into fashion merchandising, because she used to design for Alfred Angelo wedding gowns and teach at Spring Garden Institute, tailoring and fashion and stuff like that down there. She was even on Johnny Carson's show with some of her futuristic bridal gowns that she made for Alfred Angelo. And so anyway, she wanted to set me up as a silent partner in business and teach me the business end of it. When I wanted to I wanted to own a bridal shop and deal with the lace and the. After sewing wedding gowns for a couple of years and dealing with brides, I'm like, no. So I didn't do that. But then I thought, well, I wanted to do. They were into knitting and stuff too. She was always a crafty person. She didn't grow up rich, for sure not. So why am I going into all this history? I don't know. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Diamond Anna wants prayers. Precious ill boy whose whole life lies in judge's hands tomorrow, whether he goes to foster home or comes back home with us. Can we have his first name? Can we have his first name, honey? Taking this month off diamond painting, kitting up for next month. Very good. That keeps it fresh. That keeps it from being boring. Loads of prayer. Sorry you guys are going through that. Absolutely. You need to ring my phone once, Tammy. Let it ring and then not. 12 days old. Oh my gosh. 12 days. Grandchild, great-grandchild. First name. Tomorrow is the court date. I need pink on the wings here. That's a pinky red. Pinky orange, maybe. So anyway, I was going to go into the yarn business and have a crafty shop. Be a crafty seller, but I never did learn the business from her. But besides all that, so one of their investments was a couple houses down at Cape May. One's right on the beach, and that's the expensive one they rented out. And they did all the work. They did lots and lots and lots of work themselves. The sweat equity they poured into things was crazy. They knew how to do that. Oh, it's too teal. No, he's born at the hospital where my daughter works at. He doesn't have a name as the mother left him at the hospital. Oh. So he's not a grandchild. He's just a child that got left there. Oh my gosh. 12-day-old little boy. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Many, many, many prayers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what people do. Was that you, Thames? Or was that a incoming call? Okay. I can feel that. I can feel that on my wristwatch, so that's cool. Is that you? I'm not going to answer. But thank you. That'll work. That'll work. Just ring it once and hang up, and I'll feel it on my watch. That'll be perfect. because I have a tendency to go on and on forever and just get in my own little world here. Thank you. So yeah, why did I put him in here? That doesn't matter. That's not what I'm using for this. His mother killed her other baby when he was 4 months old and put her in a garbage bag. Oh my Lord God. I'm not even going to read the rest out loud. Oh my Lord. WTF is wrong with people? What the? I can't even. Definitely evil. That just breaks my heart. Oh my gosh. Was it drug-addled brain? I mean, this person is not thinking at all. She did the right thing by at least leaving it off. Yes. Leaving the poor child at the hospital instead. Thank you, Thames. I appreciate it. I just can't even imagine. Gave my daughter permission to bring him home and keep him until court tomorrow because they didn't have a placement available. Yeah, exactly. So you guys are petitioning to be the placement for the child? I pray you all the best. I'm going to a church meeting tomorrow morning, and I will, if they ask for prayers, I will raise the child up in prayer with a whole bunch of other pastors that'll be there too. It's a pastor's meeting, pastor's group meeting. So there'll be a whole lot of people praying for that child tomorrow morning. What time is the trial? Approximately. I know with dockets and everything, you don't always get your perfect timing. Well, she's not in jail if she just dropped it off, I guess. Oh, come on, it's smearing the glue everywhere. I don't want that to happen. See, that's why I need the tip. Maybe that's what I should have worked on, putting this in a different... Definitely. Well, a lot of prayer clout for you guys tomorrow. Your daughter is PO. I don't know about the terminology, so I'm not sure what PO means. Petitioning the court. Yep. Oh, PO for petitioning the court? Okay, 11 a.m. Yes, please email me and let me know what happens, or put something on the Facebook group or something. like I said, well, our meeting begins at 10 o'clock and ends around 11. So between 11 and 11:30, I'm going to be running down to the Boys and Girls Club. And this is Eastern Standard Time, or is this? This is Eastern Standard Time, right? Thank you, Dawn. See, you've got a bunch of prayer partners. This will be a good thing. Which one did I take it out of? Okay, you can send it to Tammy. Tammy will let us know. Yeah. Wow. I guess basically the rest of the plants for the shore don't seem quite as important at this point, but Central Time. All right, you got it. So it'll be like business group. Okay. Gotcha. So it'd be like lunchtime for me. We got you covered. We got you covered. I'll bring up the prayer and let everybody know tomorrow. So you'll have a bunch of pastors praying with you. At least before it anyway, which is just as good. Yeah, so at the shore, I guess my cousin and I are going to be getting some time on the beach. And I'm not a beach bum, but I want to walk the beach. I want to take, film the waves, and just relax and breathe everything in and do some healing work and that kind of thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need the time away from this apartment. And unfortunately, my husband's not going. It's just me. He's not a beach person at all. And somebody's got to be home to take care of my daughter's dog when they're away for the weekend. And I need to do some reading for the spiritual direction retreat that's coming up. They'll be involved in the following weekend. And let's see. And I'll get time to hang out with my grandkids and my cousin. Yeah, if anybody else wants prayer, if you're lurking, if you see this later on replay, you're welcome to ask for prayers in the Facebook group. You're welcome to text me or email me privately at Wandasworkbasket at gmail.com. You're welcome to just let me know if you want me to keep it private or announce it, to the group, for the group to be praying with you. If that's one of the things you do, if it's not, that's okay too. You don't have to be religious to be part of the group. Never a requirement. Better carry some sunscreen, huh? Maybe. Maybe. I carry a huge hat. Oh, that's right. Mark got me a new folding chair, too. He found a folding chair at Ollie's for $20, and it's a Coleman camping, it's like a director's chair, and it unfolds, and it's got the cup holders and the handles and stuff, and he found it like 2-3 weeks ago without even knowing I was going to the shore. I knew I was going to the shore. He didn't know I was going to the shore. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. So I have to remember to take that with me. I'll get home and he'll be like, how did the chair work out? And I'll be like, I don't know. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. I take a phone call. It's okay. Thank you for keeping us all in your prayers tonight. Yeah, I just asked for prayers for safe driving as I'm driving up and down the New Jersey Turnpike. The only state in the union where you don't have to pay to get in, but you have to pay to get out of it. The New Jersey Turnpikes. If you're coming into Jersey, that's fine. If you want to leave Jersey, you gotta pay the toll, which is absolutely crazy. By that time you're coming out of Jersey, you don't get any more expendable income. You have to dig change out of your cushions to try to get I don't know what the tolls are now. Probably up to $2 or $3 now to get off the bridge. You want to get back into Philly, you gotta pay. Am I right? No, I'm looking forward to a very relaxing week of doing nothing but reading and writing and, well, that's not nothing. YouTube content and live streams on Tuesday night, 9 p.m. as normal time. I pray that the internet is internety enough. And Saturday morning, probably, my grandkids will probably run around in the background. A lot of banging going on to fix the screen door and all kinds of things, but we'll be there. I decided to make it easy on myself and just take the paint gem mandalas. I have a box of mandalas that I kitted up today, the paint gems. I was going to look for a shore theme, but then I'd have to go upstairs and dig through stuff. I'm so lazy sometimes. So I just thought it is what it is. How far will I be driving? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be driving from an hour above Philadelphia down to Cape May, so it's the whole of Jersey. It's about a 3-hour trip. When the traffic is decent. And all bets are off because traffic has been horrible. Jersey Turnpike and every place else has been like a parking lot. But I have some Audible, some books on Audible. It is a pretty drive for the most of it. Not all of it though. Sometimes it gets on the turnpike. You go through the Pine Barrens, and it's like boring. You're just going miles and miles of a 4-lane highway through the woods, and that's about it. But otherwise it's pretty. You go through some picturesque little towns. But you don't have to pump your own gas. This is true. For the time being. Don't they want to change that? I think they want to change that. They've always had a better liquor system than we've had. Pennsylvania, we had these state stores where the state runs the sale of liquor, and it's in these specialized stores and all that stuff. Jersey, when we were in high school, we would go across to Jersey. I guess the age level was 18 instead of 21 over there too. So in that sense, we were always going to Jersey for our booze. But then you weren't allowed to transport it over state lines. But if you drove decent, you weren't going to get caught anyway. But that's when we were young and dumb. I will be careful. I will be careful. Like I said, I have some Audible books to listen to on the drive. And I won't be alone once I get down there. My mom is such an extrovert. She's like, why do you want to be down there alone? Mom, I want to read. And I want to film. And I want to plan. And I want to think. And I want to pray. And she's like, she's the kind of gal who will have a card game going every night. She'll be inviting people over or going to some people's houses all the time for barbecues. And, oh, we've got this friend. And, oh, don't you want to go visit this? Don't you want to go tour that? And I've done the tours down there. There's lots of wonderful places to go down there. Yet I don't have any money to spend, even though now's the time of year when all the sales, the kids are back in school mostly, and everything's on sale. The water's still warm. The sun's still warm. Perfect time to be down there, especially during the week. But she's still the kind of person who would be out and about and always busy. Oh, we got to go to the hardware store. Oh, we got to go get this. Oh, we got to go fix that. We got to do this. We got to do that. It's like, Mom, balance, relax. Yes, that stuff needs to be done, but it doesn't need to be done all at once. It doesn't need to be done today. Breathe. Her generation was not taught to breathe. Was not taught to just take a deep breath and, oh, I don't pick up hitchhikers. I don't. Anyone else that acts like they're having car troubles, leave them. I have a cell phone that I will say, I'll call 911 for you, but I'm not opening the door. Alabama State store sell alcoholic, everything stronger than wine is. Yeah, well, even wine here. Right, Diamond, they are out there. Yep. Especially if you are a woman and you're alone. A grocery store is now selling alcohol. Yeah. They want to switch to that. Our grocery stores are selling wine now. They didn't used to. We're not selling any of the hard stuff, but they're selling the wine and the beer and the coolers and the that kind of thing. I mean, it's really convenient if you need to go get a gift for something, and it's convenient to get it that way. Of course, I'm thinking gift. I'm not thinking running out. Just to make your own goodies, but thank you for all your ideas on the why people aren't buying diamond paintings. I even Googled it, and nobody is talking about it, not outrightly. There's a whole bunch of Reddit posts about things, and they skirt around it, but they don't. I mean, the topic isn't like out there. Oh, and I found all the business cards that I collected at the Kutztown Folk Festival. So now I can finish that video and attribute the crafts to the right people. Let you know who I'm talking to and put their name with the video, which is what I wanted to do before I finish that one up. So that might be coming if I have time to do that while I'm away. Your stores are selling all of it. Oh, wow. Well, I guess in Colorado, they're, selling a lot of other things too. Are they not? Do you still have to go to dispensaries for other recreational allowed substances that were once illegal? There's some clowns in California who are trying to make all drugs legal. All drugs legal. People can't even handle alcohol correctly. How are they going to... people have drug problems. You're just making it easier for them to get it. You're just making it easier for young people to get hooked in an earlier age. That's my understanding of it. I mean, I'm not talking about pot. There's a lot that can be debated about that. I'm not even getting in on that debate, but I just don't think... I think some medications should not be legalized for a great many reasons. One is we as human beings can't be trusted with them. We can't be trusted to do the right thing for ourselves. We were the first state, I believe, to sell recreational. Yes, you were. Hospitals are safe places that you can bring your baby to and leave the baby. Yeah. But I think only certain ones protect you legally. Yeah, that's true too. Some states still try to prosecute you for abandonment if you do that. But I think part of the reason why those things are supposed to exist is so that you can, if you know you're in trouble and you know you can't handle it, that you should be free to at least the child is safe, especially with that parent's track record. I don't think anybody is going to doubt that she did the right thing by leaving the child there. That's just crazy. It speaks drugs to me. Speaking of drugs, it speaks drugs to me. She had the baby there and left him as soon as he was born. Well, to me, that's still better than taking them home and then neglecting them there. There's a lot of psychological trauma that happens to abused, infants that last their whole life long, and they don't even know why. They will have no recollection or memory of it happening, but they are, there's a level of insecurity that follows them around their entire lives. And at least having been left at the hospital, this child was in a safe place and is not neglected from the staff, the nursing staff. And I don't know if your hospital has it, but here in Philadelphia, they have older women who come in and be grannies and will come in and just rock the babies and hold them and give them some comfort and some touch during the day. And even sign the birth certificate. Good God. Now he's safe and with loved by special people. That's exactly right. Baby was not positive for 8 hours. Fantastic. Oh, that's good. Hospital take the baby with no questions asked. Fantastic. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. I'm missing one of those lighter colored ones. I want another one in there. So this is Alabama. Okay. I wish and pray nothing but the best for this child. There's a reason. Well, this child can create a very meaningful life, can have a very purposeful life in all this. Now that he's been allowed to have a good start. How is your daughter handling this? Does she wants to have an option to adopt after taking care of the child, or she just wants to foster parent for now? How involved does she want to be in this child's life beyond this? That's I mean, it's a huge commitment, and good for her for wanting to at least foster the child for a time and make sure it has a good start. I'm just curious to know is how involved she wants to be in this child's life permanently, or pray that we get to keep him. My heart hurts for him. Absolutely. And that's why he's in the good hands right now. So good. The child did not have any drugs in his system. That is such a blessing. That's usually not the case. An abandonment. Everything and everyone is important. The food, bad and ugly. The good, bad, and ugly. Yeah, she wants to adopt him. Her baby's 20 years old. Oh my gosh. More power to her. More power to her. I don't have the patience for teeny tiny ones anymore. I love them. I love them for temporary, then send them home. I did my time. I liked it when the kids got older and I could, talk to them and reason with them and play with them and craft with them and do fun stuff with them. I do scouting with them, that kind of thing. I was into that. I'm into the older type of kid, older elementary age, that kind of thing. Not so much the little babies, but oh my God, they're adorable. I did my share of babysitting my grandbabies because I loved them to pieces. Wouldn't have missed that in the world. But I'm not going to be adopting anybody's infants anytime soon. Oh, good. Gonna babysit while she works? I believe wholeheartedly that sometimes you're in the right place, the right reason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. The choice is still up to us, but I really do believe that sometimes, it's put like right in our face so we can't miss it. There's an opportunity for you. I suggest you take it. I believe God gives us the free will to decide what we're going to do, and it's we still have the free will to say no. God put something in front of us, but sometimes it's like there's some strong suggestions. Here's an opportunity. Don't screw it up. Don't miss it. It doesn't come along so often. I love little babies. My health would be in the way. Yeah. At this point, mine would too. But I'll get to spend some time with my grandkids down at the shore this weekend. I hope there's not too much paperwork to fill out tomorrow. I'm so tired of filling out paperwork. So tired of it. All kinds of pre-retirement stuff and unemployment stuff and school loan deferment stuff and every time you turn around, it's another application for this, that, or the other thing for the jobs I did apply for and didn't get. I'm glad that this choice was given to me. And even though part of me says I'm getting too old for this, my wallet's saying, you're going to go do it. And the other part of me is saying, kids need mentors. And if I can, since I can't teach in the school, because I can't walk the whole school anymore, at least I can be a homework helper. And in the classroom, I got the assistant job. I didn't take the full job because I wanted to be the more creative partner. I don't have to interact with the school system or do any of the paperwork or stay early or stay late to do the paperwork or talk to any of the teachers. I can be hanging out with the kids and reading with them and helping them with their homework and doing creative projects with them and, getting them to read by writing in shaving cream and stuff like that. I don't have to do any of the behind the scenes paperwork. So I took the cut and pay and got the assistant job instead. I think that would be much better. I would take him in a heartbeat, but I know the courts wouldn't give him to a 61-year-old. I'm not so sure. Sometimes the courts just want a warm body that is willing, and divine intervention. Absolutely, Dawn. Yeah, our age is a big factor too. It is. I don't think, for permanent adoption, but for foster care, absolutely. They don't have enough good foster parents out there that are willing to take kids. And unfortunately, there are a lot of not so good foster parents out there too. I've seen my share of those. Craziness. One of the young gals from the church upstate that I was pastor at for 13 years, just graduated high school this year. And I did a lot of mentoring with her. Gladly. She was 3. She used to come up into the pulpit and just sort of during the middle of church service, and she would just kind of walk up in the chancel area and just sort of sit down. And of course, her grandmother was mortified. She would do this. I'm like, no, just leave her there. She's fine. I'm glad she feels so comfortable with me to come up and just sort of hang out. And I got her through confirmation class and, attended her science fair stuff. And just, she graduated high school this year, and she didn't get pregnant early. She's living with her boyfriend now, but she didn't get pregnant early. She didn't follow in her mother's footsteps with drugs or anything. She is working. She has a job. She's a productive member of society. And I'm like, good on you. I'm so proud of her. So I'm going to go back up in October on an afternoon. And I have something of her grandmother's that her grandmother gave me for safekeeping for her. And I'm going to go up and see her in October for a couple hours. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm going to go up and see some of the other people from the church up there too. So, that would be fun. That'd be so fun for you. I think you would be the right one. It will be fun to hang out with them. And hey, I've got all these diamond painting stickers that I can use as rewards. And clay and other fun things that I can use as rewards for them getting their work done. I'll get more of my stuff out of here. 65. If my lawyer didn't screw a custody case of my granddaughter, we would have gotten her. That so sucks. Lawyers, they just don't. I don't think I could foster him. I couldn't let him go. I know. Oh, I totally get that. I couldn't even foster a service animal because I'd have to let it go. No. Once they're mine, they're mine. They're not going anywhere. No, once they're in the household, they're not going anywhere. I get too attached to animals. I'm going to get way attached to humans. Are you serious? Well, I'm, like I say, I hope and pray everything goes well for you, that the right thing happens, that the right people are in place to care for that child. whomever spirit deems is best. Yeah. Yeah. That's just not. Is it 11 o'clock already? It is not. Shut up. 10:58? Holy Hannah. Last week I was still sitting here at the table for a few hours working after I signed off. I think I even got in on another stream, somebody else's stream there for a few minutes. I'm like, what am I doing? I should be trying to sleep. And of course, that's not usually in the cards for me. I know it's almost 11. Can you even imagine? Well, I was hoping Cajun Deb was going to drop in a little bit too, because it's her birthday month. So if you see Deb around, say happy birthday. I'm going to go up on our site at some point and just wish her happy birthday on one of her YouTubes or something. On a comment. This is her birthday month. And Berta too. I saw Berta on another chat. But at the time, I didn't remember it was her birth month. So I did not get to wish her. No, maybe it was Berta that I did wish her. Yeah, it was Berta I did wish. Well, yeah, it's 10 o'clock there now. You're an hour after us. We're East Coast girls. My shoulders are killing me tonight. I don't know. Maybe it's just anticipation. Now I want to get this done. What did I miss? Oh, Jim's back. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, yeah. 15-minute break. Berta's birthday is the 19th. Yeah, I have her birthday and Tammy's, of course. And Melissa L. and Diamond Cajun. Anybody else on my list with a birthday in September, I do not have their birthday month. Those are whom I have on my list. Diamond is next month. Yeah. October? Yeah, I think I did write that in there. Grocery salaries are not going up, so all the extra money for food for most people and not crafts. Yes. Yeah, the economy is trash. Gemma, do you, when you guys order stuff from the U.S., do you have to pay all kinds of extra taxes and tariffs and stuff on it? Which one is on the inside now? Right. I'm just wondering how much extra. And girl, you are a bad influence on me, Gemma girl, because I should not have done it, but I did it. I went to Diamond Painting Deutschland and got the Advent kit. I could not resist. I got a couple other ones, smaller ones from other different places, so I have something to do for Advent this year. You are an undue influence. Yeah, Debbie Cajun. Diamond Painting Cajun Debbie. The birth month. Oh, okay. For the birthday. The 19th. Yep, gotcha. Gotcha. I pay like 3 taxes on certain things. In Colorado, you pay 3 different taxes. DAC prices are more for us to make up for the extra import taxes. That's got to be crazy. And when I went up on the Deutschland site and ordered one, my PayPal decided to order it twice. And I started panicking. And then I got emails from Devin Payne Deutschland saying, "Did you mean to order this twice?" So I emailed them back. I'm like, no, I didn't. So thankfully, they gave me my money back for one of them and canceled one of the orders. Like, oh my gosh. They were so nice about it, and they caught it for me before I could catch it for them. They want to make everything legal so they can tax it. Of course they do. You're ordering yours on Friday? Oh, schmucks, look what just happened. The klutz strikes again. Well, maybe it'll be prettier. Oh, man. Oh. Live klutziness on camera. Yay. Well, you're staying there then. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, there's no more glue in there. I think I got them all out but one. And the other one jumped back in there. Okay, well, whatever. You're upside down. Come on. You're staying there. I develop. My hand bounced against it and moved the diamonds that are still in the wet glue and spread all the shiny ones all over it. Oh, here's one way over here. I was reaching for the glue, and fortunately it's not too terrible. Crisis averted. I don't think I'm going to get DAX this year, though. If they come out with one, I don't think I'm going to get Diamond Art Club's Advent calendar, though. Oh, yeah, it's really good they noticed. Gem, is there a pre-minister overseas you can buy from? Text green, game over. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I spilled everything. Spilled materials. I do order from DAC every now and then, but a lot do cost a lot to buy over here. Yeah. Moment of silence for the spilled drills. Oh no, you dipped a whole tray onto your canvas and they went on the glue. Oh man. Well, these will be sticking together nice and tightly. They'll be sticking to each other, if not the canvas. But they're spare drills anyway, right? I'm trying to use them up so I don't have to go back and put them in my system. I don't have to go finding containers to put them in. Yeah, I know. Diamond painting Deutschland is not cheap. I mean, I really shouldn't have spent the money, but that one I can write off for my site because I will be using it every day in Advent. And I have gone on a no-buy, and I have not spent any more on new Diamond Art Clubs. There is a sneak peek coming out this weekend. But this time somebody was helping the gal, and they just sent me one without asking me which one. They just sent me one. And I got a notice that I'm getting one. I'm like, oh, okay. Fortunately, it's one I would have picked. I would have said yes to. I think, from what I could actually see of it. Oh, the shipping is crazy. But it's from Germany, so. And I'm not. I want to get to a point where I am selling more than I'm buying. Or because if the other site gets up and going, not if, when, I won't have time to do all my diamond painting anyway. Not to the extent I do it now. I do have one coming from Touch of Soul. My artist friend has been licensed by them, and they offered her a free kit. As she can't get into diamond painting, she asked them to send it to me. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. She's just not into the diamond painting life, huh? We were talking, and I'm wondering from your point of view, Gemma. We were talking about the topic of the night is why people are not buying diamond paintings. Why sales are going down. Even sales through destashing sites and things like that. And I was wondering if you had any opinions on that. We're talking a little bit about it a couple weeks ago, but I'm making a whole video on it, and I'm gathering expert opinions on the topic. Oh, absolutely. Having a tiny diamond painting break. Mine needed it, so making dollhouse. Oh, cool. That sounds fun. I went J-Wall. That's my dream of all. J-Walls are the best. Well, I have several from Diamond Painting Deutschland sitting up there, and I know I'm not going to get to them all. Eventually, there will be one on my D-stash. And I don't mean just from the Uniquely Yours Down Under. I mean from the Diamond Painting Deutschland, because the one I'm working on from Diamond Painting Deutschland is excellent. It is excellent. So I have no qualms about if I need to destash them from Diamond Painting Deutschland, that they're good. I'll give you first dibs on it, Tammy, if it comes up. I've seen her artwork. I do too. I'm still doing mine. She's still on the easel. She's only a third of it done. I have to get back to her. I'm still going to be working on her for over Christmas time, I'm sure. Here we go. Oh, cool. I hope you do put it, I hope you do a little video on it. Okay. I think it's the cost of living crisis. So many people affected. ATM at the moment. I do budget myself to afford kits. And that's great. I mean, that I've learned that, about buying on impulse and stuff. If you do wait and budget for ones, you're really selective with the kits you want, and they're really ones that you absolutely want. So you'll be destashing less in the long run because you're actually getting the kits that you really absolutely want. So it's not a bad deal to have to be on a budget sometimes, and yeah, I should have saved a lot more money than I did and not spent as much as I did. That's for sure, for absolute sure. Now I'm taking a loss and destashing. And I refuse to price gouge. I refuse to, just because they're out of stock or whatever, I'm not going to do what some people do and ask you for twice the price. It's ridiculous. Really fun, Tammy, doing, yes, I hope you do a little video on it. Great, wait till after the first of the year, if and when you decide. I just can't get into my other Joe wall. I have 3 Joe walls from, Down Under. Uniquely Yours Down Under, yep. Didn't you promote them at one time? I have 2 from Uniquely Yours Down Under, and I have to say that my experience with them has not been good. Not been good at all. And for the price I paid for them, and for the shipping, not a happy camper. And I know I heard they changed hands or something. Maybe you know more about that than I would know. Maybe that's part of the problem. But didn't go well for me. You have 2 from DAC? Yeah, I have 1 from them too. I have several from Diamond Art Club. I think that's why I buy artwork when my friend holds artwork auctions and gets custom made. That way I get the one-of-a-kind artwork. Yes, absolutely. And you get exactly what you want. Yep. I'm learning that it's okay to be selective, and that I should have been more selective. But now hopefully I have an investment that will that will help me out in the long run. Oh, that's trash. Well, I got a little butterfly done. Good little butterfly here. And now it is after 11. My divas. I am going to have to, my back is killing me. I'm going to have to pack it in. Hopefully I will get that video made while I'm at the shore. Because sometimes I think of these things and I start working on them, and if I procrastinate too much, somebody else has already made one just like it. And I'm like, crud. And then I ditch it. And then I don't do it, which is sad because everybody has a different way of doing things. And no two peoples are alike, and there's always room for more than one out there. So, okay. Oh, I forgot to ask that question. I'll ask that next time. I was going to say, why is customer service really important when you're ordering from a company? I did try the second hair again. That'll be for another time. That'll be for another time. Yes, I got the other. Yes, all but that one question I was going to ask and add to the. I have a lot of content for the video, but so if we don't get any more answers on that tonight, I understand. Let's see. How are we? I did, but after taking 2 years to get 2 canvases replaced, that changed. It's been at least 2 or 3 years, and I was back and forth with one of them. I even sent one of them pictures of the problem. And then they just stopped emailing me. I saw someone on Facebook recently trying to find them. It sounded like she spent quite a bit of money and has received nothing. Poor thing, people were telling her she lost her money. Well, you don't know. I mean, I know that they changed. The website is completely gone. Yes, that's what they were telling her. I think she was crying. You could tell by the way she was posting. Oh, no. So is DIY Moon Shop was purchased out by somebody. They're going to be under a different name. Back to work, Gemma. Thank you. Good night. Hopefully, maybe I'll see you Saturday. If you have a chance, Saturday sometime. I'll be on Saturday. Almost done my wine. Oh my gosh, the glass like disappears in the background. Isn't that cool? No. It is. I have an invisible glass of wine. Boy, that went fast. Diamond Painting Fanatics, those are who bought them out. Yep. Good night, Michelle. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be there Saturday. Cool beans. And you'll get to see my grandkids running around in the background this time. I don't need my body hanging over the table when I'm doing this. I have to edit that. Alrighty. Yep, that's cool. Very good. All right, divas. I'm going to say goodnight. Maybe I'll ask that question on Saturday. Why customer service is important. It's definitely important to make sure that you got the right order and not get stiffed out of getting something that you paid for. That's just crazy. Awful. Saturday. Yep, I'm hoping to be on Saturday. Impromptu thing. I'm going to be at the shore. Going to be down at our place in Cape May. And, yep, same time. Well, I'm going to try for 10 a.m. instead of 9. I'm not so keen on getting up so early. So, I'm going to try for 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. And probably the grandkids will be running around in the background causing trouble. But we'll be down at the seashore. So that's the time for that. Yes, Diamond Painting Fanatics. But okay. Thank you. I'm going to write that down this time so I remember. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you. Say your prayers for the 12-day-old tomorrow and the court procedure for tomorrow morning. Say your prayers that the child stays in God's hands and in good hands. Yeah, well, not. No. Yeah, a little bit later. No, it's not a screensaver in the background. This is an artwork that my friend Suzanne did. She and I wrote a book together on spirituality and art practices together, and we're going to be doing more. We're going to be creating webinars and stuff on our work, and this is one of her pieces. It'll be one of the featured things up on the website when I get it going. So it's her work. It's Suzanne Halstead's work. Yes, prayers. All right, again, love you all. Hopefully I'll see some of you Saturday. And don't forget to pop a little like in your way out. All right. Bye, divas.